Right, good morning. So obviously through the comments, there's a lot of people that, not a lot, but there's a few people obviously that don't see it coming. And that's totally cool. You know, everyone was there at some point. Honestly, when you see how much corruption there is, it's a shock to the system. And a lot of people in the comments have gone through the same thing where when they first discovered how bad it was, you know, it really shocked them to the core. Because, you know, we hear this matrix thing all the time, and this red pill, blue pill thing, it's so on the money, because same as in the movie, once you take that pill, it's like you can't not take it anymore. And in the movie as well, they even say ignorance is bliss, because that guy wants to go back into the matrix, because it's so true. When you see how much and how interlinked it all is and to what level, it's absolutely bonkers, because they control everything, and we've been none the fucking wiser because they were really good at what they did. The issue is it's falling down around them, and that lockdown was the push. Why? I mean, there was lots of people that were waking up way before that, because why do you think there were so many people called conspiracy theorists? Because they were researching stuff, trying to share the information, then they were literally shut down as conspiracy theorists by the CIA, and you know, pushing it all down to make sure this word didn't get out. So it generally didn't get out too much. But the best thing that happened to humanity is that we got locked down. And this is a weird thing to say, but what happened to us? Suddenly we're stuck at home, we couldn't do anything. So what did we do? We started reading. You know, we had nothing else to distract us, and this is what they really their plan kind of backfired, massively backfired, because everybody began to do other things. You know, they're stuck at home all day, you get bored. What do? You read. You know, what do? You go on the internet, you go on TikTok, and TikTok has been it's not completely unfiltered, but more information gets added to it quicker than it can ever sort of get blocked down, in a sense. So you're always going to find something. And the awakening began because the bullshit was being spread more and more and rapidly. You know, take for example, I've said this in a previous video, there was millions upon millions of people in most of the countries of the world protesting in the streets. And it wasn't on anything. It wasn't on mainstream media. You know, the mainstream media were reporting something small and insignificant, and we weren't seeing what was going on. It's because they controlled it. The issue is now, is they are literally crapping themselves, because nobody believes